quick. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Hugs, bougie kiss, mwah. Bougie kiss, mwah. I'm outside, and it's like close to 8 p.m., y'all. So if y'all hear crickets or whatever kind of special little insects and animals, listen. Like, that's just what it is right now. And we're going to speak into existence that the mosquitoes continue to leave me alone because I have shorts on right now, and so far, so good. I hope that y'all are wrapping up your summer season. I hope that y'all got enough that y'all need on y'all. See what I'm saying? Like, what is that? What is that? Like, what? But anyway, drink of the day is water with a little bit of lemon. If you retain water like me, like sometimes you just need lemon in your water. As always, if you would like to book one-on-one coaching with yours truly, feel free to click the link to my website, www.lawofassumptionprincess.com. Please be sure to read the disclaimer in full. It helps you out. It helps me out. And it just makes everything easier for the both of us. Y'all see my new light? I like it. I love it. I love it, honestly. Like, it just, ooh, I feel like it just improves the quality so much and it made me look so sexy. Like, hey, Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to hop on here right quick and I really wanted to talk about this. I say this in every video. But it's like I really do be really wanting to talk to y'all about every single thing that I talk about on the channel. Otherwise, I would not be making the video, duh. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to emphasize how much of manifestation is really just an inside job. You know what I mean? It really is an inside job because it has everything to do with who you're telling yourself that you are and who you're being continuously, repetitively, excessively. There is always so much focus on changing the 3D. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, feel like majority of the time, that is a lot of people's biggest downfalls and they don't even know it. Like, y'all can sometimes get so focused on the 3D aspect, not remembering that whatever you're telling yourself is so has to be so. Like, I've talked about this a few videos back. You don't have to do anything to get the 3D to conform. It is an all-inclusive deal. That is the name of the game. That's kind of how it works. Like, it literally can't happen any other way. So the 3D aspect is taken care of. It's taken care of. It's gonna do that. It's gonna show up in the 3D. That's the law. That's the whole point of the law. It has to reflect. That is why manifestation is an inside job, because you cannot have something reflect if you're not first being the person that has it. And this is like a really big trip up for a lot of people. It's like this excessive focus on the lack of it being there in the 3D. And then they're trying to figure out, well, why don't I have it if I'm telling myself that it's so? Are you telling yourself that it's so? Or are you being the person who has it? Because there is a distinct difference. You don't get what you want. You get who you are. Start thinking of it as that. You do not get what you want. You get who you are. Okay? Now, if you're the person who gets everything they want, of course you're going to get everything they want. But if you're the person who claims that they get everything they want and they wish and they hope and they beg and they plead, well, you're just going to be creating more of that continuous pattern of you hoping and begging and pleading, like you're wishing on a star. And it may or may not happen because you're clinging on to something outside of you to give you the validation of you having it. And that is not healthy. Let me tell y'all right, y'all already know it's not healthy. Y'all already know it's not healthy. You just needed me to kick you in the pants so that you could get the message. But you already know, y'all already know that this whole thing is as within, so without. And I continuously say over and over again on this channel that the fundamentals of manifestation, they're never going to change. I'm going to be 1000% real with y'all right now. The real success story is always going to be you having it internally. Always. The real success story comes from that internal shift, from deciding to be the person who dictates what is going on, because they understand that consciousness and awareness is everything, that nothing in this 3D reality is permanent or how it seems. It's all an amalgamation of stories, collective stories, whether they're good, whether they're bad. It's all stories and meanings that we are assigning to circumstances, people, places, things, etc., so on and so forth. And what the real success story is dismantling those stories that do not benefit us so that we can finally show up as the version of ourselves that we've always been this entire time. It's not even really about the thing that you're trying to manifest. It's not. You wanna know why? Because once you manifest the thing, you're gonna get a feeling, okay? And that feeling is gonna feel great. You're gonna feel validated. You're gonna feel vindicated. You're gonna feel self-secure. And that is amazing. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But think about it like this. I've talked about this before too. Once that feeling wears off surrounding said desire, you're gonna want validation from that person, place, or thing, again, in a different form, right? So what happens when you look to the person, place, or thing to give you validation that you're doing something right, that you're on the right track? That creates codependency. That creates, I need an external source to give me some sort of sign or signal that I'm doing something correctly so that I can have the permission to feel that way. That's not how this works. That is not how this works. Like, we're quite literally trying to do the opposite of all that. The whole point of this entire law is to be this focused on this, focus on this, focus on the center, focus on the epicenter, because you're the epicenter of everything. So it's good to feel vindicated and validated by something, sure, but you don't want to make that your state of dependency, because creating that codependency is going to create you needing something or someone to do something, say something for you to feel validated in your journey or in your total beingness. No, we did that before. We know what that looks like already. We have come so far past that. We need to be at the point in time where we are completely okay with understanding and digesting the concept of manifestation being an inside job. The 3D is a mirror. We talk about this all the time, but I really want y'all to like actually sit down and truly permeate on these concepts, because it's one thing to understand the law and it's another thing to apply it. Let's just be real. Ooh, I'm calling y'all out today. I'm calling y'all out in this video, like, but seriously, this is why I'm gonna kind of start getting more into consciousness and really like digesting, like, or really getting into the meat and potatoes of consciousness, y'all, because I know that once y'all really, really, really understand I'm the epicenter of my reality, I know that consciousness is everything, you're going to be manifesting off the rails, okay? Because you won't need or want or crave anything outside of your own validation. Because when you get to that point where you understand, like, damn, Neville was right, I am God. he didn't just say that just to say it. He wasn't just saying that just to say it. He was being honest that you are the God of your own reality. The best way to predict your future is by consciously creating it, because your subconscious is continuously pushing out the images and words that you are feeding it, and that all comes from you. I also read somewhere that your subconscious mind doesn't even really acknowledge other people. Like, it thinks of everything as you, which makes sense, because like everyone is you pushed out, literally, like everyone is your said expectations of them pushed out and embodied in a different version of you, just being reflected back. So but I read that, I cannot remember, I have so many, like, I got so much information in my phone, y'all, so many bookmarks and so many things that I write down that's not even funny, but I did read that somewhere, that your subconscious can't even really tell the difference between when you're talking about yourself and when you're talking about somebody else. So it's all one and the same. So you might as well just don't even focus on something external giving you the right to do what you want and feel how you want to feel and be who you want to be in your own world. That's still focusing on, I need something outside of me. When you understand for a fact 100% that this is all you, this is internal. All of this is internal. That's why you hear so many people say, once I had the internal shift, everything just started falling into place. You hear so many people say that because it's true. It's all about the internal shift of deciding, I am the one who controls everything around me, not the other way around. I have the wherewithal to decide what this means for me, what this looks like to me, because it's all based on my perception of the world around me and how things happen to me and who I'm telling myself that I am. And that's all it will ever be, yo. It will never, ever be the law of somebody else telling you something so that you can feel good. It will never be the law of somebody else has to show up and do what you need so that you can feel like you're good at the law of some shit. It will never change, y'all. It will never, ever, ever change. Not at any point in time. A suspicious bug. Looking mighty suspicious. It's looking mighty suspicious. Hold on. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Thank you. Thank you. See, I told him to leave and he left my reality. Love that for me. Love that for me. Not shocked. But yeah, I am gonna like start getting more into the essence of consciousness, because y'all are so dangerously powerful by yourself, because you are everything and you don't even know it. You are downplaying your own capabilities by consistently convincing yourself that you need something outside of you when you are everything. And I don't want to see it no more. We're not, look, we got how many months left of 2023? We damn near almost in 2024. I'm not letting none of y'all walk into 2024 with this low self-concept, with this underestimating your power. It's not gonna happen on my watch. It's not happening on my watch, okay? No victim shit, no bullshit, no limiting belief. Like, bro, happening on the TiffriahGrande channel. I'm not finna let it happen. You are powerful. You are literally so much more than enough. So much more than enough. Enough is not even enough of a word, okay? But it's all about the inside. It's all about the internal. That is your tool of measurement at all times. It's always going to be internal. What are you thinking? What are you telling yourself? What's the story that you're creating? Who are you consistently telling yourself that you are? This doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now. And you're going to get to a point where you realize how much the 3D does not matter, and it's going to be blissful. You're going to come back to this video and you're going to be like, bitch, guess what? I officially don't give a fuck about nothing outside of me. I'm going to be like, here comes the magic. Here comes the magic. That was an important message I needed to deliver. Well, I feel like I just did a sermon. I really feel like I just did a sermon, because it's true. Like, I'm not coming on here. I'm not feeding y'all bullshit. I'm not lying to y'all. It really is true. It's all about you. It will forever be an inside job, and it will never, ever, ever, ever take anything external for your manifestation journey, or any part of your life for that matter, to have validity, to have value. It doesn't need to be ran past anyone. You're doing it right. You have everything you want. You are the God of your reality. You are getting everything you want. You are successful. That SP is already yours. You have that amount of money that you want. You have the car, you have the house, whatever it is. The circumstance doesn't matter. It's yours. It's done. Keep telling yourself that. Keep doing it. Please keep doing it. And I don't care about movement. I don't care what the 3D looks like. It doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter, because you still have everything you want, because manifestation is an inside job, okay? Period. I'm gonna end it right here. I'm so excited for like my next uploads, because it's so much more that I want to talk about. Like, honestly, it's so amazing to me that I've been filming law of assumption content for like maybe 2.5 years, and I still have so much more that I want to talk about and share with you guys. But as always, if you don't already, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at It's Her Universe, and also make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at TiffriahGrande if you want to follow me day by day and all the stuff that I do. And until next time, you know that I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.